Sheffield Wednesday wine man Kadeem Harris has attracted the interest of a number of championship clubs. We've been recording for quite a while. Yorkshire Live understands that Middlesbrough are big admirers of Harris, whose present hours contract expires at the end of the season. Borough boss Neil Warnock, previously worked with a 27-year-old at Cardiff City, could be a player Wednesday have to move on if we have to rebuild in League One. Could we make a good profit off him? Probably not, because he's going for free. I've just noticed you put a good profit off him. His contract's running out.
Oh, yeah.
I let Jake do the notes on this, and I've read it.
Wait, hang on a minute. I'm sure. Is he actually out of contract in summer?
It's got to be. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock.
Okay, I'll take your word for it then. I thought we had it.
Honestly, I'm pretty certain his contract runs out. Because he signed a 2-year deal when he came on.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Under
okay,
Bruce.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, it looks like, even though he left Cardiff under Warnock, that's what's confusing me about this. So,
why would he want him back after he didn't? Was it a case that the player wanted to leave and have a different change?
Well, he wasn't getting game time properly, and I remember at the time a lot of Cardiff fans were like, "Why is he off? He's got promise for us and all of that." But I think it'd be a good signing for Middlesbrough. The problem is though, you can probably see all these lining up, and even if they weren't, Kadeem Harris is one of our only outlets, so it's pretty much written in Sheffield Wednesday nature that he's off. Yeah. You know.
And certain players are off depending on what league we are in anyway, aren't they? Let's be honest.
I think Kadeem Harris is definitely championship quality. He's inconsistent. That's the only thing with Kadeem Harris. But this season, everyone's playing for a contract with another club, pretty much. It's like usually they're playing for a contract with Wednesday. Now they're playing to impress other clubs. And Kadeem Harris is one of those. He's been decent for us at the back end of this season in a poor team. I could see him going to Middlesbrough. I could see him doing well under Warnock. Is he a Warnock-style player? Possibly, because he'd be the pace outlet because he doesn't use much in that way, but Warnock does occasionally use pace outlets and that's his only creativity in his sides. So it'd be interesting to see.
We know that he got a good cross on him.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we haven't utilised the entire time he's been here.
And he can beat a man. I think Kadeem Harris is one that would actually be better for us to give him a short-term deal and just try and flog him, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I've lost the will to live in terms of players staying with us now. And everybody goes to us, well, he's not gone yet. This is just speculation. Of course it's just speculation. That's all that the press do, and we're also talking about it because it's linked in the press. And it's realistic. Kadeem Harris is one of the likely ones to go. Another likely one to go is Jordan Rhodes. So Jordan Rhodes could be off to
linked with Cardiff.
Linked with Cardiff, yeah. So Yorkshire Live understands that Huddersfield Town are pondering a summer move for the experienced striker Rhodes, who is also recently linked with Cardiff City. So I could see the Huddersfield move happening possibly more than the Cardiff one, because Rhodes would not fit a Cardiff side for me. He did well at Norwich, but Huddersfield, there's a link there. He wouldn't have to move too far. He's been there before. He's 31. He could go on a free.
He had his best season at Huddersfield.
If they stay up and we go down, as much as I'd actually think that Rhodes is one of the players I'd want to give a contract to, I could see him going to...
Ooh, that's interesting, because a lot of people would say no.
No, I'd want him on a much reduced deal, but I think he'd rip up League One. That's my... But then again, you've got Patterson, who would also probably do quite well in that league, so... I could see. What do you where do you stand on the Rhodes one specifically?
Rhodes, I think, for me personally, I think Rhodes is one of those ones where he's been here a long time. It's just not worked for him. There's certain players that it just doesn't work, and I think that's just what it is with Rhodes. I think we all wanted the Rhodes that we've seen at other clubs, and we called for every bloody transfer before he came. Said, Jordan Rhodes is coming. And then when it actually did happen, I don't think anyone believed it. I think it's one of those players that it just didn't work. And whenever he's gone other places out on loan, he's done well. But he comes back to us and then goes back down again. I think there's just something there I don't know if it was built up too much by other players or what. It seems like every manager that come in has said he works really hard. He's a really good trainer. He's a good lad. Fair play to him. It just, for some reason, it's not worked out at Wednesday.
I thought,
I think
you
it
see, the
might be
thing
time
is
to
as
go
well,
on.
he's also give us signs and glimmers that he might kick on and be the Rhodes that he used to be. So, like, when he had that hat trick at Forest under Monk, was it Monk? I think it was Monk. Yeah, and it was like, oh my God, he's even getting Rhodes firing. Rhodes might.
It was like he's back.
Yeah, and then he fell off, and then
we got that goal against Bournemouth this season.
Yeah, it was under Thompson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had he scored like 2 goals in 3 games, and we were like, okay. I think he scored in consecutive games actually as well. So we were like, is Rhodes coming back? Is this the time we get Jordan Rhodes when we're on a relegation dip and maybe he keeps us up? But it's just not worked. And yes, the only reason I say maybe keep him around is because of League One. He'd be a good striker there, but we probably have other options that are going to cost us a lot less. So for me, I would be gutted because of the money aspect, but from an actual Rhodes aspect, I can see him. He'd probably go to Huddersfield and probably bag a few. He's never fit in with the Wednesday system as much as he should have. Right, as much as he should have fit in with this club, he never did. And I think he's obviously gone out. When he went to Norwich, he thrived. For me, the Cardiff move wouldn't work as well as the Huddersfield Town move, but you do need to provide him service. So if Huddersfield do get him, they need to make sure the wingers can cross it straight on his head because he is still that poacher he used to be. So 31 years old, it'd be a good signing on a free, and I think if you bought him back up, but I don't think financially he's probably one of our bigger earners. We can really afford him if we go down, whereas I can see him just jumping ship. And if we do go down, I don't think Rhodes will be with us. So Huddersfield Town fans, Cardiff fans, if you're finding this, let us know what you think in the comments about him coming to your club. But no, it'll be a bit sad, but I could live with it. About you, same thing there?
Yeah, ditto. I think it's not worked really. And if you look at the player we brought in at the same time, a row with Sam Winnall, he's not really pulling it up for Oxford at the minute in League One or League Two, whatever it is. So it's like, I think it was one of the ones we had Winnall and we were like, right, we're going to build a team around you, and then suddenly we managed to get Rhodes and that fell through.
Yeah,
there was what he was meant to be the player to build around, and then we managed to get the Rhodes deal done. And they're just 2 strikers that did not work together.
It will be lovely, though, our club record signing and going on a free. So enjoy it, Huddersfield, if you get.
And our second club record signing going on a free in Adam H.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure on that one yet. There's still contract talks, apparently. But I still think that's going to happen.